everyone. My name is Garza, and this is part of my story. I grew up with both my parents in a one-bedroom apartment for the majority of my childhood. My father worked from 4 a.m. till 7 p.m. as a welder in many different companies. My mother was a housekeeper, and she worked all day, every day, 365 a year, 7 times a week. She hardly ever got time off because she had to work so hard to provide. And she took me everywhere, including work. I remember her struggling to get us to work on a metro bus because we didn't have a car at the time. But I remember one day in particular, I was sick. I had a fever, and my mom couldn't pick me up from work, so she had my aunt pick me up. I had to leave to go to work. And I immediately felt uncomfortable because she left me with my uncle, and he was acting weird. So needless to say, I was molested from the time that I was 4 years old till I was 16 years old. It was just, I felt alone, abandoned, and most definitely disgusted. I eventually found a family that I felt was fit for me. Choosing to affiliate myself with gangs wasn't for fun, it was more for protection, loyalty, and respect. And I was just tired of being weak, tired of being abused, tired of feeling like nobody was there. And I could care less if you were small, big, black, white. If I felt any type of disrespect, we're gonna go toe to toe, no matter what. And I wouldn't stop until I saw red. Violence was my outlet, Violence was my peace. I held a gun when I was 14 years old. I felt powerful. I felt like I knew it all, and I felt like a gun gave me so much power, like I could take something from someone like they took it from me. I didn't know until later, but my life started to change, and I encountered, Mrs. Stewart and her best friend, Miss Williams, in high school, a class called Communications. I didn't feel like talking to them. I was like, lady, I don't know you. What's your problem, basically? I took into account how they treated me, how they talked to me. They never talked to me in a condescending manner. They always talked to me like an adult. And the fact that they looked out for me was what I enjoyed, because that's something I always wanted. Somebody to look out for me, somebody that will give me that tough love. And they didn't baby me, which is what I hated. I hate being pitied. I let them into my life, and I let them see a side of me that nobody has ever known. And till this day, many people still don't know, because I feel like that's a very sacred part of me that I don't like to share, because it's not an excuse. And I don't feel like what happened to me is an excuse, because I choose my life path, and whether I wanted it to be one way or the other, that was my choice. I eventually gave up my gang affiliation because I had finally found true respect from real people that didn't have to hide behind a flag and a reason to hate. I found it, and they were my family. They are my family until this day. I would take a bullet for them. I would die for them, because they saved me. They saved my life. And I truly believe I might not be here today had I never been exposed to the right program at the right time. Even though I was just a teenager myself, I was successful in helping other kids and who, like me, were headed nowhere good before this program. I think now having the opportunity to help other kids is great, and I think this program would help many individuals such as myself, and it will most definitely save lives.